Oh, super insight. I guess we'll get some uber charm, some uber memory, some uber intelligence. Any other ubers? I only see uber charms, which you don't really need. Need some brain points, some other brain points. Some empathy. And action points. I mean, not gonna have much time to use them at this point, but you know, might be okay. A surprise? Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Yeah, from here we should get a pretty good view. Okay, I was hoping we would run into the super insights, but alas, couldn't be so lucky. That's normal insights. Let's get the uber physique. Teleport? Yeah, nothing. I guess knowledge. And that's all we can really do. Probably should have gone super knowledge, thinking back on it now. But oh well. Home we go. Listen to this. My friend got promoted to manager recently. And they're currently looking for part-timers. Sometimes it seems like you know everyone important in this city. I told her you would sign up for a couple of shifts. Isn't that great? No, Mom, it's not great. I'm done doing jobs just because you keep telling me to. Work? To be honest, there's a lot of things I'd rather do than work. Oh, like studying? Well, just kidding. I know you have a lot on your plate. But you could make some money and also help my friend with staffing. Of course, it's up to you, but I think it's a good opportunity. Oh, I was planning on doing that anyway. Sweet. Okay, well then. Chile Royale. For once, we're actually on the same page with Mom and Dad. Who would have thought? Now, might as well work our bowling game a bit. Mastered. Wonderful. We should learn contracts. You're at the theater at the same time as always. You even see Alessandra. But she walks right past you. Hey, Alessandra. Oh, hello. I'm afraid I'm very busy today. Besides, I've honestly helped you plenty and paid you back for your small bit of chivalry. So, could you stop bothering me now? I'll let her go. Yeah, sure. Sorry, you're busy. Don't try and guilt me. I'm not. Yes, well... I suppose I have a few minutes if you had anything you wanted to clarity on. People say you should always read a contract before you sign it. But they don't make sense. Ah, yes, the age-old problem. Unlike what most people think, generally contracts are not meant to be confusing. The language is just very specific and technical. It can take a lot of effort to properly understand a contract. If you read a contract and don't have access to a lawyer, make sure you ask the person who gave it to you any questions you have. If they can't explain the contract to you in a way that makes sense when you read it, do not sign it. I really will be late, if you would please excuse me. She brushes past you with a brisk pace. Alright, contracts. Sweet. Now what's our go-to? 15? Sculpting. Okay, we're going to go back to Le Royale. And buy, of course, the beef Wellington. And the gratin de finos. So I'd say that's pretty decent. To the schedule we go. Okay, we'll finish up the human brain. We'll finish up the SAT math exercises. We'll finish up entrepreneurship. And then we'll have some fun. We'll play some video games. Do a bit of karaoke. I mean, we bought the machine. We might as well use it at least once. Let's go. Mastery. There we go. Look at that math. It's amazing. And entrepreneurship. So our skills are looking pretty good. Okay, apparently we're not good at singing though. Unfortunately. A new skill available. Negotiation. Okay, we apparently failed their expectation of us, you know, doing the whole, Oh, no, we should do the brain map before we do anything here. Let's complete video games. Seems fun. Very nice. Okay. Let's brain map it up. Okay, well, there we go. That's lucky. We'll get the Uber Imagination, Uber Empathy, Uber Charm. Any other Ubers in the house? No? Okay. Wish I had an Uber Physique somewhere, but oh well. We'll just go to the next map. Okay, that's pretty easy to get to. Uber Imagination. Any other Ubers? Give me a super points. Oh, Uber Charm. I'll take that. Uber Empathy. Really would love Uber Physique, but oh well. Guess we will not be so lucky this time. And to the next floor we go. Okay, yeah. And when the super insight is just unlocked for, or not unlocked, but like visible from the very beginning, you know you're gonna have a good floor. Probably shouldn't have done that when I still had a bunch to do. Well done. That was a bit short-sighted of me, I will freely admit. Surely there must be some super insights somewhere around here. Hopefully. Well. That could have gone better. Okay. Let's learn a bit of throwing. Another PE class, another new sports segment. Discuss throwing this or discus throwing this time. Now keep in mind that the key to the proper throw is proper form. When you compete in discus, you really face only yourself. However, you still need to stretch. Some of the kids laugh at that and make a comment about stretches being for wusses. I know you think it's dumb, but safety is important. Some of the kids giggle something about Stonehead once again. Yeah, it's really funny. Laps, run them. The offending kids start their laps, and coach walks over to you as kids start practicing their form. If I could toss every teenager into a tube and freeze them till they were less annoying, I would. Keep hearing some of the kids call you Stonehead? Yeah, it was a nickname I got during my pro days. Football, like I've said. It wasn't a name I was called for positive reasons. I was a very aggressive, forward man back then. Probably learned it from their parents. Not sure the best approach is. Yeah, just ignore them. Kids are dumb. If you don't let them realize it's getting to you, they'll get bored with it. Heh, I know. But old wounds run deep. Now, so I feel like a teacher, just know sports are great. Winning, losing, being a part of a team, feeling your body, and just feeling alive. Just remember, doing it for your whole life, well, no sport lasts. Alright, your pads should be good to go. Coach pats you on the back and sends you back to the game. Okay, nice. Let's learn this. Well, our exam readiness is actually... Oh, the exam's so close. Wow. Okay, let's go to Le Royal. And we'll do some waitressing. How close are we to fulfill? Sheesh. They have crazy expectations on this. And I guess we might as well just finish up with it. I'd like to maybe do some skill building, actually. So maybe just a bit of contract work. I love that art. Signed a contract with the devil. Huh? Gotta be careful for that sort of thing. Okay, let's get negotiation. And yeah, let's get water painting. Showing up at the gallery, it looks like Paru Chandra is running her class. Ah, you showed up. Take a canvas and some paint. Today, paint your family. Okay, I'll try. Don't worry about technique, anatomy, or even reality. Just paint the way your family feels to you. I'll paint realistically. You do your best to do a painting that looks as much like your family as possible. Oh, very nice. Though generally people are about 7.5 heads tall on average. If you have to go one way or the other, go for a bigger head. I hope you can come back. You actually have a good eye for this. Your use of color? Interesting. The class ends and it's hard to not feel like it was at least a little fun. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll buy a bit of food. From Le Royale. Beef Wellington? Why not? Anything fun we can buy from, like, the Galleria, perhaps? We could buy a concert ticket, but at this point that seems... Like, if we wanted to do that sort of thing, we probably should have gotten invested in that a bit sooner. Anything we can buy at the... Nope, nothing here. Okay. Anything worth buying at the arcade? I mean, I guess we could buy a Starship video game. There we go. Alright. Back to my home. Okay, well, let's... Yeah, I just noticed. Like, there's a ton of stuff just kind of scattered around in the background. And I'm realizing some of it, like for example, that law book. Did that all... And the chessboard and stuff? Has this stuff been just gradually appearing as we've been playing the game? Like, I kind of want to go back on the footage and look, because, like all the stuff here, like, it seems like it could correspond to, like, specific things we've been doing, like, specific skills we've been building and hobbies we've taken up. That is cool if that's the case. And I didn't even notice. Oh, man. Tell me in the comments if that is indeed what's been going on here. If you need to rewatch the previous episodes to find out, then, you know, I won't complain about getting some extra views that way. Okay, let's get the schedule. Now then, so we already finished the math exercises. We could, because I think this is our last scheduling. So, if we can finish stuff, we probably should. Because that gives the bonus. Like, we could, for example, finish waitressing. That seems fine. No entertainment is close. We didn't start another one of these yet. I mean, we could just do waitressing and some magnetism, theoretically. Trying to see if there's anything else we had. We could do, like, sociology. I don't know. Maybe get our physique up a bit. That actually probably isn't a bad idea. Waitressing and throwing. It will be how we finish this off. Okay. Or we could, hold on. Well, yeah, I think physique, because it's by far the least one, so. Want to get that up just a little bit, at least. Okay. Very good. Okay. Oh, we got an SAT biology study, and pole vault, ceramics, speech practice. Okay, the expectation's been fulfilled at least. Let us do some skateboarding for fun, maybe? Or maybe we ignore fun and we just like buy some like beef Wellington. We can do a bit of skateboarding. Okay, we should probably learn a bit about the internet. No? Maybe? Learn how to pasta, maybe? SAT reading exercises? That's what we get. Let's brain map. I guess we'll focus on what's weak. And we would like to get all the way around to this super insights. Give me the imagination, some uber intelligence, uber physique. And there probably isn't much point in getting like a lot of these like other things. Like, I mean, we're not gonna have time to use extra action points at this point, so I don't think. Oh wow, that was good. Okay. And you can maybe just go to the next layer. Okay, let's see, can we get to these super insights? We can. Any other Ubers unlocked? No. That'd give me the brain points. Alright, hit me with the brain points, and now let's run. Anything? I guess we could get the Uber physique. And some Uber imagination. And, oh, can't get the super insights. I guess we can now. And it has unlocked some super brain points. I can't really use that anywhere in particular, so let's see about strengthening our empathy. That'll do. This book is boring. This movie's boring. Everything's so boring. The only boring thing here is your attitude. How do you plan on functioning in the world if nothing interests you? Honestly, no idea. You ask me? I have no idea, and that's quite terrifying. How did we let this happen? Did TV and games numb you out? Seriously though, you shouldn't expect the world to interest you and entertain. You should be the one who finds interest and entertainment in anything. And how do I do that? Keep an inquisitive mind. Ask yourself questions. Why does something work like this? What does it remind me of? What would others think about it? What if none of that interests me? Well, then you're a lost cause, so better hope that it works. Raise your imagination. Not sure we really have the time for that. Got an exam coming up. Let's get some biology stuff going. And we should probably learn what the internet is. As you're used to seeing, Neil is playing the same arcade in the back. How's it going, Neil? Oh, you know, found a Ascent group on the internet that gave me some good info on the game. You online? Sort of. The internet is going to change everything. I was writing messages back and forth with someone at MIT. It's crazy. We're all basically wizards now. Of course, it always feels like this stuff moves faster than our brains. Changing world. I'm always trying to keep up with my students. Feels like they're leaving me behind. Is that what you're trying to get back? Is that why you're trying to get back into games? Yeah, they're all really into arcade games recently. Just trying to stay up on what's getting kids into computer science so I can relate to my kids. Huh. Well, that's admirable. Most adults wouldn't even try to stay current like this. Pretty cool. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of work, though. The passion of the kids taking my classes keeps me young. At least for a bit longer. Soon I think everything will go full VR and I'll just be lost. Something tells me you'll manage. I guess we'll have to see. The teacher pats the arcade game he's been playing, but rather than starting another game, walks away. Okay, what to do today? Yeah, maybe we'll just relax, do a bit of writing. Yeah, I know we already maxed the skill out, but yeah, it's just fun to do on occasion. And let's get our beef Wellington. We eat way too well for a 17-year-old. Then again, I mean, if we realize the fact that each turn is like, it must be like a quarter, effectively. Like, actually a beef Wellington once a quarter. Granted, that's living the high life, certainly. Especially as a teenager, but that's not absurdly unreasonable. I don't think any of these help at this point. Since we're about to go into the exam. What to do? Maybe some negotiation. Seems like a decent skill to learn. Say somewhat. Maybe do some store clerking. Did we ever, we never maxed out video game testing, did we? Which is weird, because that was like our go-to job for a bit. Okay, and then let's, we want to go into this test relax, so let's go back. We'll enjoy the classic beef burger. Just like we enjoyed back even in middle school. Okay. Well then, it's exam time. Collect 8 attributes in a single tap to earn an Eureka power-up. Eureka collects all attributes of its kind on the field. Okay. So I really want to get those 8 or greater. We got 93 turns. Hoo boy, we are in for the long haul, aren't we? Okay. Okay. I'm looking at it. And this is a 6 right off the bat. It's not terrible. Does it set us up for anything, though? Not in particular that I'm seeing immediately. This also doesn't seem to do much for our long-term prospects, but we got to start somewhere. Let's get this. If we get this... No, that doesn't help. I might as well grab the 6 while it's available. And now we have this as a thing. Okay. You want to try to get those, like, combos. But right now, our board is not set up well for that. I could just grab the arrow, maybe. That seems like admitting defeat, almost. And this is, like, the best we can do, I guess. Okay, that's something. That's something. We really need to get something big here. I guess. Yeah, this is tough. Okay. Then, like, this would set us up for this. And this. And now we've got... That's a 6 group. If we could maybe find a way to combine, but I feel like we're just wasting moves on like these small nonsense at this point. Okay, if we could lower these two by 2 without touching anything else. Maybe? Like if we did this. Okay. And honestly, even if we just like go with like these like individually. Even if we just did like this. And say this. Like this is a good one. Okay. And now we get some of this. And now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Grab some of that. If we can add some more to the physique, that would be great. Okay, so we should probably start buying some stuff. What are we lowest on right now? We are lowest on intelligence somehow. Huh. So let's get the ones that don't require it. So we'll get some hygiene rules. And science fiction. Okay. So this is 5. 2. If we could get... I think this would get us a 4. It's not huge, but it's not terrible. We could just grab the 5 here, but I would love to make it an 8 if at all possible. That's the thing though, is it possible to do in any cohesive manner? Maybe we just go here for now. Like that's a 6 right there. You get these 2, and that becomes an 8. Okay, now we get all of the intelligence. Great, and this is going to be... That's a 7. We'd like an 8, so we grab this. Now that's huge. Okay, that's another intelligence. We'll use that later. Okay. Just think for a second. Just think. Let's get solar power. And the 3x structure. We're still barely at a D. Sheesh. Or not even to a D, technically. This seems good. It's okay. This. Why is it always the intelligence one? Oh, there's like nothing on the board for that right now. Let's get... Well, this is a pretty good one. Now, actually, if we were to do this, then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's only a 7. We could pretty easily make it an 8. I mean, a 7's not bad. There we go. Empathy. Okay, now this is a 1, 2, 3. That's a 7. Wouldn't be difficult to make an 8, but well, I think we might have better luck naturally. What about this? Okay. So now we are that's an 8, natural 8. Sweet. This is not bad. That's pretty darn good. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This is insane. Insanely good. Now let's get the intelligences off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 6 is not bad. Alright, let's start getting some of this stuff off. So our highest is actually charm, so let's grab spaceship crew. I'm not even sure what that means in this context, but okay. We'll get social networking. We'll get temperament types. Okay. Now what? That would give us something. This would be better though. If we grab this, and then you, and then we get you, and then you, we get all the empathy. Alright, I feel like I understand this game now. Okay, we need some creativity. Certainly. Like we could, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. grab this. A bomb's not bad. Let's eliminate all the intelligence. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's not bad. We could make it an 8 pretty easily. Yeah, let's do that. Get all the charm. Technically not cheating. That's the name of the achievement that just popped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. We'll save that for later, I guess. Let's... Well, no, not yet. Okay, well, what should we get? Our highest is actually empathy, so let's get this. We'll get some vaccination. We'll get science fiction and peace treaty. Okay. Now what? Maybe just grab that. Not sure if this helps us much at the moment. If we were to do this, then that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, 7's not bad. Prefer an 8 though. But then we could, okay, we can do this. Then we do this, this. Then, how about, let's blow something up. So that's 6. If we were to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This seems a bit wasteful, but we'll do it. Because then we get this, and then we get this. Now at this point, let's just go for broke on this. We can get statistical research. This seems okay. That's 7. Then you get this and this. And I wish that was, you know, something else, because we already just kind of got all of those. Okay, we really need to get the creativity, so let's get that. Let's get that. Even if they don't get us cool things, let's get that. Let's get all the intelligence. Let's get all the physique. More creativity. More memory. Okay, so we have the most of intellect, so we'll get that. We will get this. And then we'll get World War II. Okay. Now let's... So we'll go there. Grab some memory. If we could... that's not bad charm. What are we really missing right now? Imagination. So we'll get that. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get you. So you should be at 7. Get you. And you. And you. Yeah. I'll just start uniting some of this. Let us get... I'd rather get 2 things, so we'll get heroic poetry, temperate types, and spacesuit functionality. We have 9 more turns. 9 more turns. And we already have an A. This was not even close. Don't think I was worried. Bounds of our brain. Why not? We needed a bit more physique. Done. And a bit more charm and imagination. Like so. I think we'll end on... I guess we'll get the Mars colonization. There we go. No moves left. End the exam. It's the last day of high school. There are no more classes to be had. What future awaits you? And most importantly, how did you do on your final SAT exam? You were quite relaxed going into the exam. You didn't seem to worry much. You were actually very optimistic. Of course, your parents were very supportive of you. You've met their expectations, and then some. You've made them proud. So much has happened on your journey through life. You've discovered new places, learned, and tried many different things. Most importantly, however, you met many new people. You've learned from some, while others had a chance to become something more. Your friends. With some, you stayed close, while others drifted away for one reason or another. Mostly drugs and alcohol. All in all, you will remember your school years fondly. You and Alex stayed friends for a long time. She decided not to go to college. Instead, she bought the old arcade you two played games together at. She remodeled it, giving it a new name, Alex's Arcade. Oh, well, that's nice. In time, games moved onto the internet and home consoles. However, the arcade remained popular through the years. It seemed that Alex's sense of competitiveness had something to do with it. She often hosted many different contests, and always had a special prize for anyone who managed to beat her Space Sheep high score. Alicia graduated high school and went on to an expensive college. She met a very rich man and dropped out to marry him. They got divorced 2 years later, and she took him for half his money. By the time she was 35, she'd been divorced 4 times. You hear about each new divorce through the grapevine, but other than that, you never really see her again. But how did your life turn out in the end? Who did you become? Your final SAT exam results had a big impact on your future education and career. Your final SAT exam grade was A. After years of study, you clearly understood what the greatest thing you can do with the knowledge is, to share it with others. One day, you decide to try your hand at teaching. After many years teaching students in college, you developed teaching methods that revolutionized the country's approach to education. Your college became one of the best in the world, and you took a well-deserved position of the college dean. In your adult life, you weren't alone. You had someone with you through both the good and the bad. Someone very special. I guess I'll be with a man, sure. Years after you left high school, you met Joseph. You two fell in love and decided to start your own family. You were very happy together. And then, one day, you adopted a child. And the journey through life began anew, with a new hero, and many, many new adventures. Well then, this has been Growing Up. I have to say, I did not necessarily expect the, I guess, college professor ending. I wasn't really shooting for anything in particular, but I guess it makes sense in retrospect, given that Hannah was very good at, well, at education, all things. I presume she probably was a professor of mathematics. That or maybe writing. Probably mathematics, though. She's really good at math. But anyways, hope you've enjoyed this little series here. I guess theoretically, if you guys want to see more, if you're still interested after this point, there's no reason we can't go through again and, you know, potentially go down some paths we didn't really pursue in this round. Maybe, I don't know, see what a delinquent kid is like? I don't know. And Hannah was a very straight-laced individual. But yeah, that would be interesting. I'd be up for it if you guys want to see it. So if you do want to see more Growing Up, make sure to leave your support in the comments below. Until next time, I've been Simcraft, and I will catch you in the next video, whether that be more Growing Up or something else. Goodbye.
With all the sweetness in the air, just remember that we care, but we can't come alone. Your friend